Hi, Guy. How you doing?
Good, mate. Good. Let me just get my headphones sorted out. Here we go. All
Okay,
right.
mate.
Can you hear me?
Yeah, perfectly.
Oh, there we go. Sorry about that. A little bit late. All good.
No problem. Okay, you can hear me and you can view my chart on the screen.
Yes, I can.
Okay, is it pretty clear?
Yep. No worries. So,
Okay.
is my voice clearer this week or not?
Perfectly. Are you using a speaker or what?
I'm just using the computer now. So I had headphones and speakers before. I'm just using the computer speaker at the moment. So it's better than the headphones.
They give it away, I think. I'm only using my laptop right on my desk here, and everything's fine. Okay, and okay, I think I got everything going here. Okay, you can move. You see my cursor move around?
Yep.
Okay, let me put this down, and I think I got it correct this time. So let me put this on the side here. I'll put it over here. Okay, and okay, you're live. Okay. Hope I do this right. Okay, I think I got it here. Now, you're on the Fractal Edge channel, correct?
That's it.
Pardon me?
Yes, that's right. Yeah.
Okay.
AI Fractal Edge.
Okay, I'm going to go back to your stream. Okay. Well, what I wanted to do today was review how to do a fractal setup and another method of finding the base and copy, where you go to a smaller time frame, for example, a 5-minute time frame, and you try to match it to the larger time frame, for example, 2 hour, 1 hour, 30 minute. And because of the similarities, what appears on that 5 or 10 minute chart will be also discovered on a 1 hour, 2 hour, daily, weekly, monthly chart. Okay, so I think I did a trade on, what was that, Sunday night or Monday, where I found it's on my channel, I found a small fractal similarity on a same time frame, and then 2 days forward, the same fractal, okay, appeared on a larger scale. So you have a child and a parent. Okay, the child base is smaller, and at times the copy, the parent, will be on the same scale or a larger scale or even a smaller scale, but I will forget about that. I wanted to do that, and then I wanted to go through a couple of setups, reviewing, and I'm looking at your channel here. Okay, yeah, a couple of questions there, a couple of comments. Let's see here. Okay.
So if I can just ask a question on the base copy.
Yeah, go ahead.
So, so that was on the YM, I think.
Yeah, right.
The YM
Are you looking at the chart now?
Yeah, I've just got it up there at the moment.
The
So
one that
what?
I put on my channel, right?
Yeah, so that I'm looking on. Yeah, I'm looking on the AI Edge, AI Fractal Edge. So that is 12:40. Oh, sorry, no, that's my time. So that's going to be 4 hours after, 3 hours after open for you on the
Okay.
23rd of September. On the 23rd of September, I
Okay.
think.
All
Um,
right. Go ahead.
so, so that copy and so they're both in copy there. So, but they didn't perform the same. So that's what I was looking at that before, just going. I don't know really how to trade those. So the base kind of fluffed around and then went below the fractal band,
Correct.
and then the copy moved up higher than the fractal band. So, like how do you trade that?
Oh, I wish I had that chart here. Okay, can you send me that chart on my channel so I can look at it, see what I can't remember what happened on Sunday or Monday. Can you
Yeah, yeah,
send,
yeah.
send it chart to me? I'll take a look at it. See, when you spot a fractal, okay, either it's going to grow or decay. One of the two, A or B. Okay, so if I find a fractal, all right, say double dip or slider. Again, we want to remain on basic common fractals we see every day. But if a fractal does appear, and in theory it should, for example, rally, okay, that's not necessarily true, because if you examine the other time frames on that particular market, okay, another fractal may appear, which is going to alter the original fractal. All right, so when you see a picture, okay, a diagram, a pattern, okay, and you think, looking before and past, yeah, it's going to rally, let's go here. Well, a lot of times, probably 55% of the time, the market is going to reverse and decay. So when you're looking at a pattern, say from A, B, C, D, E, F, whatever, F doesn't actually guarantee a bottom, because if you go through the other time frames, there might be another fractal which is going to interfere with that rally. All right, so that particular picture either is going to grow larger, higher, okay, or it's going to diminish and start to shrink and decline. So point number one, when we identify a common fractal, okay, it's going to grow or it's going to decay and fall apart. And why I use the bands is that's a good indication of whether you're going to continue on the original path, or it's going to take a U-turn and go the other way around. Let me look at my channel and see if I can find the.
Okay. Yep.
No, I didn't get it. Did you send it to AI Fractal Edge?
No, I said it. The one that I said you stuff on, Hank Elliott Fractals.
Oh, I got to find that one. Can you send it to me? I got too many people here. What?
I think I can send to you on AI
Yeah,
Edge.
yeah. You're a member there. I believe. Yeah, you can send it there.
Perhaps it's because we're recording on it.
No, you can still send a message. Like here, wait. Hi.
Uh,
I sent you a message. Hi. Did you get it?
yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well, you can send a chart to me. It does work. So we get the stream on and we have the regular channels on. So you can correspond to me on my channel and just.
So just above. So I can't send a message to Fractal Elements or Fractal Container.
Oh, no.
Uh,
No, we're only on one
so,
channel. Guy, we're only on one
yeah,
channel. The AI
yeah.
Fractal Edge. Okay, so that's
Yeah.
where you have,
I can't send it. I can't send anything to you there. So
you can.
I can only send. Uh, would it be because we're streaming on that channel? That's
Uh,
great.
well, I gave you my message. Can you just type in hello and send to my AI Fractal Edge channel? Okay, there it is. I got it.
So just above that, there should be two charts.
Okay, wait. Hello. Yeah, above that is two charts.
Yeah. So I just said those before. Yeah.
Let me look at my channel here. No, yeah, you're correct. It didn't go on my. It didn't go on my channel. Well, I tell you what. Why don't you send it to the channel I used before, the Daily Morning Fractal Trade channel? Do you have that? That's the one channel I had. Yeah, send it to that one. Daily Morning Fractal Trade. That was my old channel.
I can't at the moment. So
What?
there's no, so down the bottom of the, so for my one that says Hank Elliott Fractals, one I just replied to, down the bottom of the page, so there's write a message. So for daily morning, so there's no space for me to write a message, so there's no line there for me to reply.
Hmm.
Uh,
Oh, okay. Let's go to. Let me hold on here. I wanted to show you something here. This is. Where's he at?
can you send it to yourself?
Neil had a perfect double dip thrust, which I wanted to point out to you, but no, I can't find it unless it pops up here. How do you like my new logo?
Oh, it's lovely. Yeah, perfect.
Yeah,
You're getting it all. You're getting it all together.
I'm trying. I'm trying. Every day we add a little. Every day we add a little. But oh, there it is. There. Okay, here. I'm gonna send this to you. Okay, and I'm gonna send it to Guy. Send. Okay, did you get it?
Yep. Yep. Yeah, I
Okay.
saw that. Yes.
Okay, that is a double dip bottom. Okay,
Yeah.
you have that big leg down, and then you have a couple dips down there. Okay, so that occurs all the time. And he had this on a 3-hour time frame. The longer time frames are a bit more reliable than the shorter time frames. But I like to trade, so I kind of remain within that 1 hour to 1 minute realm. Although I trade every day, all right, but beginning I would not do that, all right, because a lot of trades that I do provide a setup, there is a certain amount of risk, which I don't think is appropriate for people unless I actually say, well, okay, this looks good. Do a trade going down, do it now. And like today, I said sell at, I forgot, F&G, and it went up about 200-300 points. That was a solid trade. Okay. They appear maybe a good 3 times a week. All right. Ideally, that's what you want to do. You want to wait for that double dip slider to appear. You want to wait for that with a slider or a double dip or the triple crown crest. Those are the basic simple fractals you want to look for, and they may not appear like right away today or tomorrow, but it could appear Thursday, could appear in the morning, could appear in the evening, could appear in the afternoon. But the key is to take action on the clearest, most common, repeatable similarity that occurs, and then you take your action. Those fractals, they do occur about 3 times a week. But I'm trading, every day, maybe 2 to 3 times a day. But if you notice, I only do 1 or 2 contracts. I don't do anything more than that. And if I make $100 or $200, I'm out. Today I got lucky. I pushed my stop down, and lucky I did, because the market went back up again. Now, why did the market go back up and start rallying? Because if you're looking at my screen here on YM, okay, I had to, when I was in the trade, okay, while I'm filled, I'm waiting, I'm thinking what's going to happen here, okay, and I think I was on a larger time frame. So what I did, and what you have to do on every trade, guy, okay, what you have to do, you have to go through the time scales here, okay, all of these, all right, and I kept going through all of them. And then when I pinpointed, I went down to a 3-minute time frame. Okay, I found this particular fractal here, a 7 down. Okay, now there's no particular shape to this one here, but if you have a 7 leg down or a 7 leg up, 7 leg down is up. Okay, so 7 leg down is up, and then you have a 7 leg up. That's going to be a top. Now, when I saw this particular fractal here, okay, which happened right around here, I said, well, time to get out of the trade. I got out of the trade, and that's it, okay? And the market decisively rallied up, and now it's testing the top band here, and the bottom band is here. Now, you could have gone long here, all right, but you need a validation point. It began here, but if you get a little drop back, that'd be the time to go long here. Okay, that happened on the 3-minute time frame. Now, if you go to the 5-minute time frame, okay, you really don't have anything there. Okay, so that didn't tell me anything. And then I went to the 10-minute time frame. It's after the close here. Now, what do we have here? That's a little convoluted there. We're going to have to ignore that. Okay. It's nothing I've seen before in the past, nor you. So you just keep going while you're in the trade. You have to keep going, look for these particular fractals. Okay. And the key is that eventually you're going to find similarity on another time frame. Now here we don't have anything here. All right, so we have to ignore that, and you keep going through the different time frames. Okay, now we don't have anything here. Basically, we have a straight line. A straight line. Oh, that's my trade I did today. Okay, at G. And I did point out to short, I gave you the hedge, and we watched it go all the way down, okay, and I got out about here around 46,573, okay, and the or sell stop 2 is based not on the 30-minute time frame, but rather it's based on the 3-minute time frame. So if we break, okay, if we break this channel here, I'll be filled on 2, okay, or you could put a buy stop times, well, buy stop 2 up here when we break the band, but on a 3-minute time frame, that's going to move pretty quick. All right, so that's a little risky, but this would be a good setup if you find a fractal. You wait for, you're assuming it's going to go up, which it did rally, okay? But the safe entry point would be above the band here, and even a better entry point would be the band here. That would be a reversal. So instead of the fractal continuing to grow, okay, a storm comes along, okay, a lot of rain, a lot of snow, and the weather is going to dissipate lower and lower. And if you put your stop there below the band, you get executed, okay, and then you put an exit point somewhere around here, how to grab a few points of 10 or 30 or 50, okay? And then at the same time, if you went short, you would have to put a sell stop times 4 to take you out of long and put you, take you out of short and put you long, okay? So basically, this is the fractal nature of a simple setup here, but I did like the, this morning was pretty exact. Yeah, 30. I think that was on a 20-minute time frame. All right. Now, again, it's going to take you time to learn these here. Okay, but I think you're doing fine here. Okay. If you scale this particular fractal, now, again, I've been doing this a long time, so I can recognize them. Now, this particular fractal, you have 5 legs and a big leg up. All right. So, in theory, it should, again, to illustrate this, okay, it's going to go something like this. Ideally, textbook, you're going to have you're going to have your 5 up. All right, roughly. Now they don't have to be exact. Okay, we're talking similarities. All right, so if you have something exact, you can measure it, but you can't measure fractals. Okay, so this is what happened. Okay, in theory. And then we go back down. Okay, and that's what happened. All right, so what you do, this little configuration here, okay, you have to kind of blow it up, and it's derived from the basic fractal here. Okay, so when I saw it spike up, that's a little chancy, but I waited for the break here. Okay, the fractal has to complete. Okay, when it broke, okay, and then it attempted to rally, okay, and the top is holding here, I said to sell here, okay, which we did. And I held on to the trade until we continued to go below the band, okay. Then it kind of bounced a little, and then it fell more and more and more, okay, during the trade. Okay, again, the trend of the market, I mentioned this before, begins in the morning, okay? The rest of the day is basically sideways, choppy, flat. You can still trade it, but the early bird kind of gets the worm in the morning, okay? So you gotta get up with the frogs. And then you can see I do most of my trades in the morning. I might do a few, in the afternoon. Trades do exist at the end of the close of the market, but wow, that's I'd rather do it like at 7 o'clock in the morning. But you're in bed, right? So
yeah, that's the problem at the moment. Yeah. So I've just got a I
We
just
got
got
to
to
figure out a way around it.
change my sleep pattern a bit. So,
Pardon me?
which I haven't. I've just got to change my sleep pattern a bit. So I'm normally an early riser here, which is no good at all for the opening of the New York session. But I just got to change that a bit. That's okay.
Okay. Are there? See, I'm trying to think of if there's any similar markets which are all open. Well, when you get up in the morning, say at 9 o'clock, what is my time here? I'm 1 day behind. So you get
So
up.
nine. Yeah. So it's 8:30 a.m. here at the moment. So
Oh,
it's 6:30 p.m. there. All
wow.
right.
Uh,
Yeah. So
yeah,
so the market currently opens at 11:30 p.m. My time.
that's it. Oh, wow. Okay. I think you can figure something out around there. Um, but there's no, is there any early way of you catching that morning call on the U.S. market, say at 7 o'clock or 7:30? What time would it be there?
Oh yeah, that's what's that? 9:30 p.m. Our time. So 7:30 US is 9:30 here at the moment.
At night.
Yeah, at night. Yeah,
Oh, you can do a trade then.
yeah.
When the market opens here, it'll be evening in your country, and you can execute a trade around 9 o'clock, 9:30, 10 o'clock. That'll work. We could do that.
Yep. I look and to be fair, the market picks up when at 5 p.m. my time, which is when I think Europe opens. Um, 5 p.m. my time, so 3 a.m. your time. The volatility increases, quite a bit. So I get in trade sometime at during my time, and oh my god, trying to get 10 points out of the market takes about an hour.
I've
It's
been there.
brutal sometimes.
I've been there. I've been there. But then, well, seriously, no, we have all year long. So the idea here is to grab the basic concepts and to kind of make you feel more relaxed, like less anxious. And if you follow the model here, okay, you'll do fine throughout the year. Okay, going back to last week, did you do any trades? Do you have any winners or losers?
Yeah,
Right.
yeah. I just started trading again yesterday. Yeah, I did okay yesterday. I get into trades at the wrong time though. So I got the rough direction right, though it goes against me for quite a bit, and then I've got to wait. So if can we just have a look? Can you have a look on the NQ? So so Neil did his trade yesterday, and oh god,
Oh boy, NQ. Let's see if I can find it
let
here.
me.
Now he'll point out the setups, but he doesn't necessarily offer trades like I do, and he'll point out the fractals for you. What the heck was 6 exclamation mark? You sent that to me a couple times. What was that all about?
So that's the Aussie dollar.
Oh, okay.
So
Well,
so the Aussie dollar
let me
futures.
let me find the NQ here, or somewhat similar to it. And what kind of system are you using, Guy? Are you using your instinct, or are you using Elliott wave, or are you using a program by somebody, or how do you enter a trade? How do you know when to get in, when to get out, when to hold, when to take a profit? I mean, how have you been organizing that in the past?
So in the path. So I did a bit of work with Jenkins. So Michael Jenkins, but it's not great for. So that's more for swing trading rather than day trading.
Okay.
So I don't know too much about Elliott wave.
Oh,
I know the basics, So, well, actually, one of my questions to you is, do I need to know more about Elliott wave, or is
no,
that
no.
no? No.
LED wave simply displays the recurring, recursive similarities in prices on all markets. Okay, and he's been calling for a top a 29 crash for the last 45 years. Okay, so you have to take it with a grain of salt. He does well on day trading. I trade with him at night, and he's really good at calling the turns. But long term, the swing term trading, I mean, he does. He'll make a mistake here and there, and they're big ones. I had a client, Reggie. Okay, he did a trade with the Elliott wave, and he dropped like 17 grand. Okay, and he calls me. In the meantime, I haven't heard from him, and he calls me, and he's explaining what happened. And I said, "Well, why did you take such a large position?" Well, I thought I'd get lucky. Well, it didn't work out that way. So he's a seller on the market. He won't talk to me, although I didn't lose the money for him. But he's angry at the world. Okay, so that's why I only trade 1 or 2 contracts. Okay, because I don't want anybody to be like really upset with me. In the meantime, getting back, I'm trying to find the N2 here. I don't know why the print is so small. Okay, here's the micro NASDAQ E-mini. Is that okay? Take a look at that.
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
take a look.
should be fine.
Okay, so all right. Let's say you found a favorite market you want to work on. Okay, and you got a pretty good handle on what the market's going to do. So, and I do this too. Okay, so what I do to begin with, okay, you start with a clear chart. Okay, and you go back as far as possible. Now, looking at the weekly chart here, okay, we really don't have too much to work with in terms of fractals. Okay, so we flip the chapter, all right, and then we go down to another time frame. We go down to daily time frame. And what we're doing currently by going through the time frames guide is we're fractal mining. We're mining for fractals. Okay, that's all we're doing, and all the fractals do, they offer a return for a few points, and you put it in your pocket. All right, we really don't have anything here. So again, this is a mandate. You have to do this. You can go down to maybe 8-hour time frame. We don't have anything there. So that's why you have to kind of keep moving. I'll move this along kind of quick. 4-hour time frame. I don't know how people can call a market on these time frames. There's nothing there. So what I want to do, I want to go down to maybe the 2-hour time frame, in and out, like really quick. Okay, what do we have here? Now, as a setup here, do you see anything on this chart here, Guy? You can just
slide it there. You got a slider there on the last dip down.
Okay, that's a good observation. I'm looking at something else.
So is that a little wiggle up the top, and then what do we got? Okay. So we got 2, 3, 4, 5. So you got you kind of got an A, B, C, D, E up the top. A move.
We're only
A to E.
here. We're only looking for a couple points here.
Yeah.
Okay, it's this one here. Wait, hold on a second. I can get there. Okay, that could be a slider. Okay,
Yeah.
okay. I'm looking at this one here. Whenever you see the 7 legs up, it's a turn.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Unfortunately, it went down a bit, but it really doesn't matter which way the market goes because if you put the top to your band here, okay, if it broke out, you could win long here on a 2-hour chart. You just ride it up. The bottom would be here. All right. So for now, regardless of the shape of the market, always on a 7 up or 7 down, that indicates a turn. Now this one only turned a bit, it reversed and went up. That's going to happen, okay? And that's why you only trade 1 or 2 contracts, okay? Now a slider here, that is okay. You start to understand. That leg is a little bit too long, so I would reserve judgment on that for the time being. Okay, for the time being. And why don't we move down to our time frame? Okay, what do you see here now? You're going to do a setup and a trade. How are you going to do it? Now, we've done this one before. Leg, leg, leg. Small leg, a larger leg, a big leg. We've seen this so many times before. How do you?
Okay, so whereabouts are you looking? Is that just near the 25013? Is that kind of is that
where it begins?
Small leg.
Right. Exactly. You got it. Okay, hold on. So this one here. Okay.
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ideally, okay, if you want to be really precise, you should go like 1, little bump up, and a little longer down, and a little bump up, although not exact, and then you have the big down up.
Yeah.
Then goes up. So when you see this particular pattern, we're talking about similarities. They're not exact, okay? But if you have a good idea of that particular fractal here is going to match this particular fractal here for the time being, for now, okay? So you have, how would I want to play that or trade it? Okay, ideally, it would be around here. Okay, I would want to get in. And then you put your sell stop hedge down here, and then you take your profit and exit towards the upper band. All right, so it's totally up to you. I would prefer to be safe and more confident. If we broke the bottom band here, then I would enter short. Or if we break the top band here, I would enter long. Right here is a little tricky, okay? But again, if you're only dealing with 1 or 2 contracts and you have a stop that you do have to adjust the stop during the day. If you have your stop, there's no need to really worry you're going to lose 2, 3, 4 points. Okay, that's going to happen during the week. Well, I do a lot of trades, but a lot of them do reverse in the opposite direction. But this is a good example that you picked out. And now, let's assume for the time being, we entered a trade there, okay? We have this fractal. And we entered around here, around 24, well, 24, so 94, whatever. Okay, we entered here. Now, during the holding period, what you need to do is examine what is happening internally. See, now it's all different. Okay, so we don't have anything happening currently. So the original 2-hour fractal is going to probably continue to rise until we find another fractal. Now, if we go to the 20-minute time frame, we really don't have anything there. No, we don't have anything there. Okay, so we skip the 20-minute time frame. Then we go down to the 50-minute time frame, and we're watching the trade here. Okay, and we still have chaos there. That doesn't really help us. And then the 13-minute time frame is pretty effective too for some reason. I don't know why. Okay, here, that is not clear. So if we're long, it's pretty much cross your fingers right now because we can't find anything going on that particular chart unless we go to the 10-minute time frame. It's getting a little clearer now. Okay, and then we'll go to the 5-minute time frame. Hopefully we'll get a clue here. We really don't have anything here, just bobbling. And then we can go to the 3-minute time frame for a quick trade. Okay, we have one here. Let me get this out. Okay. Okay. What do we have here, Guy? Again, it's going to take some practice to learn this, but what do we have?
It's not really a double dip, is it?
Think 7.
So it's your little wiggle again down the bottom.
Yep.
So your smaller one, slightly bigger.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So is that a double dip or not really?
It could be a double dip. We just had a little throw over there. So either it's a double dip or a 7 down, and the market rose. All right. So it broke the band up on top here. So now we can kind of assume the NQ will continue to rally on the 2-hour time frame based on the 3-minute time frame. We had another one here.
So for entry there, so if you weren't in and you're just looking at whatever that is, 3-minute time frame, you go, okay, we broke that fractal band there. So are you going to wait till you see another fractal appear, which would indicate, which would give you more clarity? Because I've got a question on this market in a minute when we're done with this, which relates to a 30-minute chart and a 5-minute chart. So from there, just because it's broken the fractal band, do you then enter or do you wait for more clarity?
I'll wait for more clarity on a clear fractal. This is kind of tough here. Okay, so it's a 7 down, and they began to rally. It pulled back. It held. I would go along on that. Okay, but this is kind of unusual. All right, so but it is a 7 down. All right. I have another one here. What do you see here? To the left.
That's a clearer 7 down, isn't it? So.
Oh, you hit it on the nail right there. Yeah, you want something clear like this here. Okay, and then it held the band here. It did rally, although it did try to attempt the bottom here. And then it broke the top up here and continued to go rally, even though it went beneath the band here. It was clear breakout. So The point being here tonight is to look for the clearest, most common fractals on any market. If you can't find it on the NQ, you'll find it on the Aussies. You find it on gold. You find it on bonds. Okay, but this is almost a perfect cascading 7 down here. So actually,
now the fact that has got a higher high to the left of it there, you're disregarding it.
I'm disregarding that. Yes.
Okay. All right.
Okay. This fractal here does not exist. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. No, that's not in my catalog. Okay. This is in my catalog. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Boom. Okay, you're in. Okay. This one here, no, you have to ignore that. You have to get that clear a picture like this here down, and then you can enter. Okay. If you remain in the range here, that's okay. You could bobble around here a bit, but overall, we kept going up. All right. So based on the 2-hour chart, which we initially examined, the 3-minute chart is still bullish and growing, telling me that the 2-hour chart rally is going to continue. But can I find a good entry point here? The entry point here would be on a 3-minute chart, but that's day late and dollar short. We can't do anything there. Okay, so you had another example. You wanted to go ahead.
Yes. So if you go to a 30-minute chart, and before the fall yesterday, so
This one.
Yeah. So up. So zoom in up the top.
Oh, that's all chaos. You can't do anything with that. Basically, we just went sideways.
Yeah. Hold on. 30-minute. Hold on. This is what. So I've just got. Sorry. Give me 1 second. I just got to.
Okay.
Find where I am.
This one here.
Well, that was Neil's trade. So he had an A, B, C, D, E, and then it broke the E. So just so where the 25-20 is. So the A was the dip down there. So just below. Yeah. So he
Okay. Again, Neil will point out the typical fractals, but he's not. He's not actually doing trades because a lot of the fractals. Well, me too. The fractals will reverse on you. All right. So I don't recall of seeing a particular fractal unless he was referring to this one here. I can't.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's it. So the A is then just to the straight below the 0.75.
A, B, C.
Yep.
Oh, that's kind of tough.
And then it breaks that fractal.
Okay. If it's not entirely clear, I would go to Neil's channel to view what's available in the past, present, and future. Now, doing a actual trade, all right, you're going to have to go to my channel, and he's spinning charts every minute, every 5 minutes, okay? Whereas what I'm doing, I'm actually in a trade, okay? So this one here, although initially it might have been good, okay, but, oh, there we go. I want to move this over here. Jeez. No, personally, I wouldn't do the trade. Okay, so I think he's pointing out the for you.
So why is that? So why is that? Why wouldn't you do that trade?
It's
It,
not
it's not reflect. It's not reflective of your catalog. Is that
right.
right?
It's not reflective of anything I've seen in trading all my lifetime. All right. So if I haven't seen this trade, okay. The point being, you need a clear, definitive, fine point, precise fractal. We have similar fractals, and then we have a semi-quadratic fractals too. All right, so that's another chapter. But right now, all we want to do, we want to look at the simple fractals that we can do a safe, effective way of making a few bucks every day. All right, so this one here, you can. Sorry, a lot of times he's really good. Okay, he'll miss a few, but then again, the ones that he gets, all right, will overcompensate the ones that didn't work out. All right, so again, it's all chance of probability of that fractal going to turn in the direction you want. All right, so well, number one, first of all, if the market's going, straight across the board like that, I mean, you might as well go to the bar and get a drink, and come back.
Yeah.
I mean, you can't do anything there. I mean, just realistically, I mean, take the dog out. Yeah, you're pretty much guessing, and I don't want to guess. I want to be exact, okay? And what other market you were looking at? You had a question on?
Well, it just related to so.
Oh, the Aussie.
Okay. Yeah, but okay. So just assume that was a fractal that you recognised, that one on the 30-minute chart there. So if you then went to the 5-minute, there's kind of I guess they're not really fractals. They're just Elliott counts or something.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Okay. So they just got to be. All right. Okay. So if we went to the Aussie,
let's see if I can find the Aussie here. Aussie dollar.
Yeah, Aussie dollar. What was it? 30-minute maybe. I can't remember what time frame. Yeah, 30-minute.
AUD.
Yeah. So it's all changed now. So it's the Aussie dollar futures. So it's probably banked against. Yeah. So it's probably the Aussie US.
Wait, let's see if I got the
AUD USD.
Oh, I got it. Dollar spot. Okay, here. Let's take a look at it. Okay. Again, I know nothing about this market, so if I was going to do an assessment here, I would want to go back in time a bit and see what's going on here. We had a big drop there. Right now, it's now, some markets. Here's the double dip. Now you'll learn these and you'll find them at random. Okay, not exact, but long leg dip up. So it went from here to here. All right. So that's can't do anything there. In the interim, I want something really clear. So we'll move to daily and see what we have on the daily. The kind of scale of fractals here. Okay, you can mark this one here. I see something here. Do you see it? I'm going to let you stay. Right now, we've covered this chart before, Guy. All right, so I'm going to get a cup of coffee and tell me what you see on the daily chart for the Aussie dollar and what's going to happen. Take it. Oh, we got a lot of good examples there. Okay, take a look at it. I'm going to get some coffee. I'll be right back. Oh, my coffee. Okay. Clear as mud. But it's going to take you time to recognize this. That's why we're together for a year, all right? So the more we talk, the more we discuss, the better your learning experience is going to be. Okay, so tell me what you see here. In fact, we saw this fractal today on various markets during the trading session. So tell me what you see. It's perfect. So I would wait for the perfect fractal. Now, again, hopefully you're marking these down in your journal so you so you can remember all these fractals because they're similar. They're all going to be slightly different. Okay, slightly, but as long as the form remains intact, it's valid, and you can go with it. So, okay, I'm going to wait for your response here.
Does a ripple? No, that's not a ripple thrust. So the double dip and those ones, they've got to come from a higher high, don't they? So I'm just looking at that last run up. There's a little wiggle down the bottom there, a little ripple down the bottom. But
well, actually, I see two fractals here. Can you name the two fractals that I'm looking at? I see two of them. Okay, I'll give you a hint.
So would it be so is that one, two, so is that it? So cascading on the left, cascading 7 down on the left, far left.
Kind of sloppy there. No. Okay. The ones I see here, again, it takes time to nose these. Okay. You have a slider bottom here. All right. So, okay. Well, granted, you only get you grabbed a few points there. Okay. You have to get out. If you make a profit, don't chase it. You have another slider here, not exact, but I wouldn't do it because it didn't follow. But we have an excellent example of one here. Now, we've seen this today, this one here. Put this on a sheet of paper, and during a week, when you see this fractal, you act on it, okay? This one appears, okay, it made its move, all right? So, again, we can't do too much about that. Okay, so if it's going equal leg, a little bump. Don't have a name for that one. I'm trying to think of. I've got so many names, but that one there, when you have, it's like a slider. You have two equal legs and a slide. Well, this one here, you have two legs and a little bump up. Okay, and then when it breaks down, that would be a good place to enter. Okay, let's assume that we entered the trade here. Okay, and now we're getting really nervous because we don't know what the heck the market's going to do. All right. So what you want to do, you want to go down to the other time frames to find another discovery that may occur, may not occur. This one here so far, it's not telling us too much. It's a turn down and all the. Oh, no. Looking. Do we have anything pretty sloppy here? I don't know. This one here could be conceivably a bottom. So what I'm going to do, okay, we shorted the dollar. We have equal leg, a little dip down. It's inverse. So if we shorted the dollar, we're expecting a little bounce here. All right, so that's on a 1 hour time frame. So now we move to the 30-minute time frame. Getting more interesting here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that becomes a clear 7 down. Okay, so we can expect the bounce here. So if you're short, you have to be aware of the variance. Okay, that's pretty clear. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 down is the bottom. 7 up is the top. So we can expect a relief rally from the 30-minute chart beginning going back to 1 hour or 2 hour chart. Now, if we go down a bit, okay, now we got a little bounce. Okay, actually, you can play that. You can go along here, put a stop down here, and ride that one up 30. Maybe we can get, that's about the best one there so far. And you go through the 15-minute time frame. Don't have too much there. And we go through the 10-minute time frame. Not too much there. See, they don't really appear all that much. You have to wait. This is a tough one here, a triple crown. That could be a triple crown here. Okay, so just to mark that for you, that would be, we can call that triple crown. Again, it's not exact eye, it's similar. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, you need to create a mindset where you're not exactly looking at building blocks, which are like bricks, which are alike. But if they're pretty darn similar there, you're going to have a turn. Now, granted, the turn was small here, okay, but you have a defining top there, which is going to limit your risk, and you have a bottom here, which is going to limit your risk. So if you have the top and the bottom, okay, you shouldn't feel any anxiety during the day, because if it breaks any top or bottom, you're out of the trade, you hold free. Okay, so that's on a 5-minute time frame. Again, you can go to the 3-minute time frame. I have to arrange this now. Okay, what do we have here now? We don't really have too much here. All right, so we're going to have to go back to, if you're short, we're going to have to go back to that. I think that was the 30 time frame, or was it? Yeah, I think it was 30-minute time frame. So the more you look at these, the better you'll get recognizing, yeah, that's the best one to go with. But we missed that one, so we can't do anything on that one. So I would wait for us to break out up at top here, or break down below here. Entering around here is kind of risky. What are you doing? Okay, so that kind of defines. Oh, I did want to show you the basic copy method. Maybe we can do that next week, where you take a, for example, you take a daily chart on a particular market, and you want to find a similarity. So what you do, you take that daily chart, put it on the left, and then on the right, you go to the 5-minute time frame to find if you can find a match on the 5-minute time frame that matches the daily time frame. That method, I think Bob Hector wrote me up a couple times on that. He said I was really onto something. So you can tell from the smaller time frames what's the larger time frames are going to do, and vice versa. Okay, but we can probably cover that next week. But it was similar to my Sunday night or Monday trade. Somebody called me here. Got rid of him. All these phone calls. Sure. Okay.
You must be busy.
Oh,
all right, mate. Okay, so look, I've actually got. I think I've been copying down a bunch of the fractals now. So I think I've got like 14 or 15 in my little pad there at the moment. I'll just try and get a bit better at those. So, this 7 down you've got here. I mean, So it's just I need to get a better idea of what qualifies as a 7 down, because to me
Seven legs.
that left one there, but the one on the left there, the first leg, is a lower high. So I just got to get
Okay,
better
yeah.
used to.
Okay, we covered interest. You got equal leg there, a tip for bottom. So this is a clear fractal to go along this here. Again, it's kind of spaced out. It's not going to be exact like an apartment or a building door, but if it's similar, okay, that's the place to enter the bottom to top. You put an exit up here, you put a hedge down there. So during the day here, or during the week, you had a couple good trades. That's when really you should be trading maybe 3 times a week. I'm aggressive, but ignore that. But it's the clear patterns that develop like during a week. They're really nice. So if you see this similarity there, you go along. You see this similarity there, you go along. So right as of now, probably during the week here, you're gonna see a rally developing, unless we break the bottom here, and certainly if we break the bottom here. But right now, it looks like it's growing and it's going to be pretty bullish. So the key is to kind of memorize and become familiar with the everyday fractals, and it'll give you a warning whether the market's going to begin to decline or continue to rally. Whether it's going to rally, which it did, and again, we don't know how many points it is. It's a chance of probability. All you do is raise your stop, and that's it. Okay, what time is it? People still calling me. Okay, yeah. Okay, now I have to be careful how I do this because I want to say this. Oh, you did give me a chart here. Oh, that was Neil's chart. No, Neil was a little off on that A, B, C, D, E.
Yeah.
Okay, he was off on that because A looks like a straight line to me. C looks like a straight line to me. I got to talk to him about that. Okay, I see that. Okay. No, that would be invalid. Unless he has seen this fractal before, which he didn't point that out to me. But I see it on your channel right now. Okay, that last picture, no, I would not do that trade. You could, but I don't want to do that. Okay, let me. I got to find out how to shut this off safely. And I'm going to it's safe to do, and I'll send it. Then immediately next, and you can tell me what happens to the week, and I'll show you the basic cost on a long time frames and how they work, and you'll be surprised by that. So, okay, so I'm gonna leave hopefully this stays. So, guess what? Tuesday, we got along. Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Talk to you next week. Okay. Take care.
Thanks, mate. See you
Okay.
later. Bye now.
Bye.